What's up, music fans of the internet? I am Kevin.
I'm Derek.
And together we are last week's album where we're talking about good music. And before we kick off this review, we'll start like we always do, drinking a beer. Cheers, Derek, and everyone watching at home.
Cheers, Kevin, everyone at home.
All right, let's get into it. We are talking about an album called Pom Pom by Ariel Pink. A little background on Ariel for you. He's an LA-based multi-instrumentalist, singer-songwriter, kind of known for his sort of lo-fi, avant-garde pop music. He's been creating and self-releasing music for years now. You might know him from 2010's breakout record Before Today by Ariel Pink's Haunted Graffiti, but this is his first LP and a double LP at that, under his own name and just his name. So, there you go. Let's talk about what it sounds like. Derek, what do you think?
Kevin, I think Pom Pom sounds like sinister, sexual, sarcastic lyrics lurking beneath an eclectic array of sounds, registering somewhere near a less schizophrenic of Montreal.
Ah, nice, nice. I am going to say this sounds like an indie avant-garde-ist, see what I did there, who's mish-mashing 70s and 80s pop motifs into digestible ditties for the 21st century.
Digestible ditties was my favorite part of that sounds like. Although avant-garde-ist, that was damn good.
I thought that was pretty clever. But let's move on. Key tracks. Derek, what are you picking?
Sexual athletics.
All right, I am going with Picture Me Gone, but Sexual Athletics comes first, so tell us about it, Derek.
Kevin, Sexual Athletics, it kicks off with this bass-heavy funk hook, complete with near-cliche porn flick guitar riff, a.k.a. Bow Chicka Bow Wow, and cymbal-heavy drums. There's a spoken word verse at the beginning just boasting of his accomplishments in said field. And then it kind of transitions later to this call and response verse with what appears to be crowd interaction, which is kind of an interesting feel here for the song title. Then it shifts to this much warmer sound with these keys and male-female harmonized vocal lines, a lyric of which they sing in harmony. Sexual diversion, don't call it perversion. And then this picks up with some percussion or kind of drum machine kind of in the background, and this chugging organ. It sounds like, and it reminded me of an ad for concessions at a movie theater in the 50s. Just this wholesome type familiar sound juxtaposed against, well, you can guess what the lyrics are about. So I just really thought this was really interesting, where it almost sounds like two different songs in one. You go from this kind of cliche porno soundtrack to 50s movie melodrama type theme, all under the umbrella guise of sexual athletics.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a great track, Derek. I'm sorry, I can't get over the title. It sounds like...
No, I know.
You're describing a sport, but it's really a song. Anyway, I'm going with a very different song with a whole different vibe called Picture Me Gone. It starts with this heavy, swirling synth organ opening, snapping percussion, these deadpan vocals at the verses that turn into these really lush harmonies at the chorus. There's this synth whistle solo, might be a theremin, not sure, but it mirrors the verse melody really nicely. And then later, a trippy synth does the same thing. It mirrors the verse melody. And lyrically, this is probably the most sentimental and poignant track on the album. Complete diversion from sexual athletics and a lot of the silly tongue-in-cheek wordplay he does throughout the album. And the trippy video itself is actually a great extension of the theme of the song, so definitely check that out. So yeah, there's some key tracks for you guys to check out. Let's talk about best lyrics. Derek, what are you picking?
Kevin, I'm actually taking one from Sexual Athletics, and this comes from the kind of call and response verse I was describing earlier with this fictional crowd. I don't know who he's specifically describing this to, but he says, "Let's go to the emotional Olympics," and the crowd responds, "Boo!" I just thought it was really funny. I just thought it was funny.
I mean, the crowd must be either the people watching him compete in the sexual athletics or
that raises a whole lot of other questions about this song, frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is sexual athletics a spectator sport?
Great question. I'm not sure we're going to get to the bottom of it.
No, we're not at all.
But you guys think about that at home. All right, I'm going with the best lyric, also from my key track as well, Picture Me Gone, and it says, "I backed up all my pictures on my iCloud, so you can't see me when I die. I left my body somewhere down in Mexico. Find my iPhone app a try," which is this really sort of dark, interesting, futuristic line from a father to his children about how they can track him down once he's gone in the cloud. Weird. Almost as weird as sexual athletics. So, overall rating, Derek, what are you giving it?
Kevin, I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5. You know, as I kind of alluded to earlier, there's just kind of this dark, sinister sarcasm that was lurking throughout, and just really contrasted against a lot of these kind of familiar sounds that he engineers throughout here. Just some examples: the soft rock vibe of "Put Your Number in My Phone," where intentions are well known. So you can just a very interesting contrast. The surf rock of "Nude Beach A Go Go," goth bomb. I don't even need to say anymore. And then, as I mentioned, the mesmerizing layered vocal melody from the outro of "Sexual Athletics." It just strikes this uneasy balance of inviting sounds against provocative lyrical themes. And if this was his intended goal, he very well succeeded, I would say.
Right on. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. I thought it was very well produced, lo-fi, new wave glam pop. I know that's kind of a lot of oxymorons at once. But as Derek said, he mixes this like glitch schizophrenia with these more chilled out ballads in a really nice way. He definitely has a unique swagger and style and an amazing knack for fusing very disparate sounds and themes. It's all over the place in this sort of charmingly ADHD kind of way, but for me it started to drag on a bit, especially through the second half. It's a 17-track record that runs 69 minutes, which cannot be a mistake if you've been listening to the sexual themes on this album, but I thought kind of funny and entertaining given his persona. But what do you guys think? Is it convoluted? Is it a work of genius? Let us know. But there you have it from the two of us. We're giving it a collective 7 out of 10. So definitely check this one out. A very interesting album by Ariel Pink called Pom Pom. So there you have it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube and tune in next time. We are last week's album. I'm Kevin.
I'm Derek. Cheers. Catch you all next time.